Your favorite time of the day? It's not the worst time of my day. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? Again? I've always given you the correct time. After all, I know how much you enjoy setting the time correctly. I do.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employees
Sounds like my type of job, dream job. Not really, I would be bored.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Who knows?
Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. His wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I was confused. It didn't load correctly. I was like, okay, let's go out of the office, but you're just not loading. How am I supposed to work in those conditions? Okay. Stanley walked out of his office.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Okay, let's just follow, let's just do what he says on the...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yes, we walked upstairs.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again
It has a 5, a 8,
any human life.
and a 3?
Shocked,
No.
baffled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark
Who
secret
did this?
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk
Really?
the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
I did not know
The
that.
boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Okay, so I knew most of
By
it.
simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Ah.
Amazing. He stepped into
Yes,
the
by sheer luck.
passageway. Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself.
Oh, free will.
The nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This
Yeah.
could not go unanswered for long.
Really. Let's go find the answer to the question then.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Ooh. Sounds very not sinister.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Did he? Apparently he does.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the
Oh, wow.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And
Where do I go from here? I said I would just follow through with this, but I keep getting this.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe.
Very horrible. Taking away our free will and everything.
Control all this time.
How could they?
Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept
Manipulated? How dare they?
No.
No.
Just to believe it.
Yes, I refuse.
Accepted his own life in someone else's control.
Never.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Definitely.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another.
I forgot what it does when you click on, but I'm just gonna pass off for now. Oh, I didn't let the narrator finish his, I'm sorry. I guess I'm just too impatient.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it?
Yes. He had won.
Yes, we have won.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Very much.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Oh, it's taking so long.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this
Nope,
mattered.
none of it does.
It was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking.
But happiness.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go.
Freedom! Let's go!
What a view. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps...
Come on, go faster, I want my freedom.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
I want to, but it's going so slow. Let's go!
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin. The feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yep. Very happy.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door.
What is left? This? Nah, I think this is...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Do I?
He wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes, truly worth admiring. It had
Very
really
much.
been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following
Do
directions.
not lie. Oh, do not lie. If you're lying right now. Yeah, I'm very bad with direction. I'm sorry.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong.
Have we?
I'm not your enemy, really.
I'm really trying to figure out what type of
investing your trust
business
in
this
someone else
is.
is difficult. But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you.
Ooh, me?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really?
Yep.
I'm in the middle of something.
Sorry.
Consideration for
Definitely.
I'm that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you.
Kinda.
Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you.
Do you?
Something beautiful.
Ooh, okay.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, let's just follow what he says.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Yes.
See that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time.
Do you?
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here.
Yeah.
Running,
Running, just like I'm doing, just in circle.
Killing us, Stanley. I wanted to stop.
Same. I also want to stop walking in circles.
Both be so much happier if we just stop.
Stop? Okay, I'm stopped.
And I think I have a
You
solution.
do?
Here, let me show
Okay.
you.
Ooh. Yeah, what is this solution?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yeah.
Oh wow, I've never had this
If we just stay right here,
ending.
in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think
Oh, this is new for me.
happy. I actually feel happy.
Huh. And let's go back.
No, wait. Where are you going?
I don't know.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
Will it?
We'll lose all of this.
Am I gonna do this now? What actually happens if we walk back? Can we like walk back? Oh, this is nice.
Be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay.
Do I want to stay here? How long do I want to stay here for? I would like to stay here, but I also want to do all the other routes. I'm sorry.
Oh, what do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Okay, what if I go back again?
Are you... You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Nope, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can say.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
A lot of things. Just me wanting to actually continue. You can say something? No? Okay. I'm sorry, narrator.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
But I'm sorry, narrator.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
The thing is, I just gotta continue. And to continue, I gotta do this.
No!
Oh.
Thank God.
Oh, that was stupid.
Stanley lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Here we are, back in the other room. Happy now?
There. See? This is what you want.
Not really.
We can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to...
Okay, I stop moving. No, this isn't really working out for me. I don't really feel happiness by just not moving. And as I said, narrator, I just want to continue with this.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
The good that can come from this is getting away from all of this.
No. What do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I don't know. Bring me to another room? What as I wanted.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Sure, I can do that for you.
Perhaps you can.
Yes, I can.
Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking
I
about.
feel like we're just walking it in circles, but at this point, you telling me?
You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
I don't really like the lights. Where's the exit? I really think Stanley has a very high health bar if he doesn't die.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my...
I do like your game.
You throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of...
No, I do like your game.
You're willing to kill yourself to keep me from being...
Stop interrupting me.
Reading the situation correctly.
No, you're reading it wrong. I am happy with the game. Only I want it to continue and I don't want to stand still. See some sparkly lights. Please just let me go. This is a very toxic relationship between the two of us.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much.
It is. You're keeping me here hostage.
Wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Is this finally? You're the one keeping me hostage. You're the one keeping me here. I just want to leave. You're trapping me in this imprisonment of your idea of happiness. But what if my idea of happiness isn't the same as yours? I'm sorry, narrator. But just gotta be this way.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
It's all for the best.
And they decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe I have. Ooh. Oh, new content.
Oh, new content.
Dare you repeat what I'm
What
saying?
does that mean? New content.
I feel like that door shouldn't appear this early, or I have done almost nothing and it's already triggered game to open that door. Interesting.
Step inside and see what thrilling new
Yes.
in the
Show me, show me.
Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds
It
delicious.
does.
I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Yes, let's go. Go see this new content.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing
No.
special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of
Maybe,
a
maybe.
thrilling adventure.
Maybe they added elevator music. That could be interesting.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or?
Yeah, you're just impatient.
All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new.
On to the new content.
Already, let's
do it. I was just gonna say it's just a brick wall, but yes, let's go. You and me both. Ooh, the jump circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Ooh, we can jump now. Exactly. Jump, 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 jump. To be honest, I feel like the jumps are very unsatisfying. Like the way it jumps. Yay, let's go. Jumping.
Is that it?
I hope not.
Surely that's not all the new content.
Another elevator?
Another elevator.
Yeah, you and me both.
I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Yeah.
Elevators and jumping. Is this what passes?
I don't know, some people really love elevators, and some people also really like jumping.
The whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
That's true.
Counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more.
I'd rather you read the whole dictionary than count to
I knew
33.
there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready.
Let's go. What does it say? Oh,
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base
I guess.
for no reason other than to make an easy dollar.
How dare they?
I've started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please."
It does?
Quality assurance department signed off on this. I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter.
Ooh, it's called X now.
Personally accountable. It's my fault, Stan.
It is.
I built up too much anticipation around the new content.
How dare you?
They could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills.
Yeah, let's just go to the boring old content.
Having a great time together like always.
Yes.
What do you say, friend?
Content? Question mark?
Psst. Stanley!
What if I want to go there?
In the vent. I'll show you something. Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe
Yeah,
turned out?
I remember.
It got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to
I did.
So I made something special
Ooh.
way here where the game's developers won't find it.
They won't?
Just our little
Okay.
secret. Take a look. Call it
The memory zone. Interesting.
storing all my favorite memories.
Or yours?
so I can
What about my favorite memories?
experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Very selfish of you. Where's mine?
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory
Don't sweet zone.
the wonderful Stanley
Don't
Parable
forget.
was before it was solid with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste. And over here is is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives."
Well, analyze it and recommend it. That's so simple you don't.
Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game
I must say, my professor has found a way to analyze it.
Stanley Parable was.
And I was gonna get into that secret if we still did that lesson, but we
It
didn't.
was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them.
All of those?
It's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
Oh, that's pretty sad.
It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour.
Oh, that sounds pretty sad, yeah.
There's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating
Where does that
commentary
say?
on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most
Oh, there.
surprising and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was
It was pretty perfect, yeah.
anything else. It didn't need
No,
constant.
definitely not.
It just needed to be left alone. To spend the
It's
rest
just
of
like
the
GTA
time
5.
in a hall of beloved video game memories.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Ah, yeah.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
You don't?
What's down here?
Ah, this is your darkest, deepest memories.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
What could
Some
be?
of these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Yeah, surely they. Let's go look at them. See? Thumbs up.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is
Obnoxious and funny. Kind of are.
humor dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
Sometimes, yeah.
I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh, how dare you try to drop it on me?
I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely
I
layered
go-
web of profound philosophical insights.
Yes, it
I
doesn't.
can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
Sometimes. Can be.
Honestly, you
I am telling you. I am telling you now.
That's shocking for me. I always.
Well, I guess you also have to do more self-reflecting.
Terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the
Damn.
game. I feel as light and airy as it.
Like fluff between you and me, or
But maybe it
just general fluff?
dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to.
Let's go.
Marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Who are you?
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling.
Maybe not. Maybe you should go to therapy and talk about it with it.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations.
Yeah, I feel that.
I wish there was a skip.
Yes, I also wish there was a skip button.
A skip.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Oh, we can?
Yes, I think we can do
We
it.
can?
If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you.
Yay,
skip
let's do skip button.
couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the.
Yes, let's go.
And it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip
Customers, not fans.
shall have.
Skip button.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you.
But what if I don't want to press the skip button? If I like listening to you?
With just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players
Well,
have
they have been
requested,
asking for it,
and I'm very
but I
proud
haven't.
to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness,
But I don't
that's
want
what they're
silence.
going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut
No.
up. We'll pretend that I've just begun an internal.
Okay, let's listen to it.
It goes something like this.
the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is. So on, logic of elimination working back.
I wonder if I wait. Okay, I'm not gonna do it now because I do want to continue, but I wonder if I wait it out, if I'm gonna get an achievement or if something.
Here and there, forward and back. And
I'm just gonna press it now just to continue. Yes, I am back.
You were only frozen.
Oh damn, only a few minutes.
Plenty of time for me to deliver a long.
Well, you just kept repeating.
Unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature.
Yeah, you
of
did start with that.
games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more.
Kind of was. The beginning was. The rest not really.
You know the description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less
Oh?
of a rumination and more of a treat. Or maybe a
Okay, yeah.
stew.
Okay. There's sport.
You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of
Oh.
the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless
Oh.
display of
Like
self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Interesting. Very interesting. Tell me more.
I want to say maybe 30, 45...
Wish I could also have this in real life.
Endurable by any
Not that it would get longer and longer, but
So much
just for the fast
to
amount.
to myself about. I know it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we
No? Okay.
I think the skip button has been.
Okay, then what else will we do?
And we can say goodbye to it and just wait. How do we get out?
That's an interesting thought.
Where did the door?
The door disappeared?
Wasn't there a door
Interesting.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here.
You sure?
How else would we have?
I don't know, maybe you just teleported me in here.
I don't think one can enter a room without a
Sure,
door,
we can go through the roof.
window or something like that. Do you see?
No.
A porthole?
No.
A sufficiently large crack in the wall?
Sure, I can't fit through this tiny part.
To move on and to please step away.
I already stepped away.
To go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before.
Okay.
Stanley.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Stanley, please don't push the button again.
Yeah, but we still haven't figured out how to get out of here. So, did you figure it out while I was away for 12 hours?
It's truly getting longer, and my God, there's no.
Okay, no, okay.
Stanley, the door. is
Yeah,
completely.
we've been through that.
I've looked at it from every angle.
Thank you.
Stanley, you're-
Oh,
you're-
yes I am.
Oh my goodness, I have someone to talk to.
Well, I mean, I never really... I talk back, but you don't really seem to be receiving what I'm saying, so...
I've been sitting here. All
Just you talking to a wall, and I don't think me standing still for long makes a difference.
just how it's always been.
Yeah,
Me talking.
definitely, because this is all my inner monologue.
That it's exactly the same as always. Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking, but it isn't, Stanley. It
Oh,
isn't
it's
the
not?
same at all. It isn't even.
Oh, damn.
Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was
Oh, so you do need to go to a therapist.
through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. No.
Damn, so you just need someone to listen to? I'm not even that special.
Branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything.
Good.
Is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words I'm saying, I need to know you can hear. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means
You're not real?
Maybe I'm not just a
You think you're fiction? Are you fiction?
scared of that all along. Perhaps.
That's a really great question.
I'm scared this whole time that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't.
Okay, yeah, no, go to talk to a therapist, not me.
Myself in the stretch of. Oh, hello. It's
Yes,
you.
me.
Here again. Well,
I'm back.
I have had time to think about you and about us.
Yeah?
And everything we've been.
You tell more.
I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track.
Damn.
Yeah. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for 1
No.
Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed
Very
opportunity.
interesting.
I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest times.
Can I not push it again? Narrator, I'm sorry. Hello? Are you mad at me? Oh no, not this. No, no, let me skip, I want... Let me skip.
But they didn't understand the game was never
It wasn't?
It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human.
But I thought...
But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned.
I am.
They gnashed their teeth and said, "Entertain."
I thought it was supposed to be funny. Damn, lies.
Pathetic little thumbs down.
I could explore the room, but I'm not gonna do that. I just want to get through this.
The end is never the
It's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the end, it's never the
never the end is never the
never the
end.
end, never the end,
Is never the end.
the end. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Light. Finally, the light. Skip button. Ooh, nice. Nature reclaiming. Very nice, very nice. Love it. Did the narrator just die? I love how the buttons. Lip, finally, button has stopped working. And freedom! Look at this, freedom! Goodbye! I love how we're still alive, so that also means like we're not human, because I don't think we would survive being alive all those years. Centuries, or how long it's supposed to be that we've been frozen every single time we skip. New content? Well, I'm intrigued.
Oh, good.
Oh, you put the
This is
sign.
my sign. Yes, I have something
Do?
exciting to show you.
Okay. Let's go. Did you add music this time? Do we finally have elevator music? Or is the budget not that high? No, sadly not.
So roundly disappointing, this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
Ooh, okay.
The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should.
It should. You're right.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
We
I
should.
take it one step even further, which is why I'm very
Okay.
proud to announce for the first time ever the
Parable
Stanley
2.
2.
Damn.
Yes, you see, it is far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor
It is.
additions. Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entire
Okay, after
built from the ground
this, I am gonna stop streaming because I do need to do
many
things.
different directions. This is what
I wish I could
fans
do
are
the
truly
stream longer.
asking for.
Maybe I'll continue. Well, not today, but one of the other days.
It's just
Streaming this again. Because I do like playing this game.
Ultra deluxe. What does it
Yeah, what does that even mean?
But the Stanley Parable 2. Now that's
Yes,
an artistic
that
statement
is.
right there. It's future oriented. It screams.
It does. Like the looks? What does that even mean? Ooh, glass doors. Very nice.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable
Haven't? Then what are we doing here?
Let's take a
The end
look
is
at
never the end
how
again.
development
Yes,
works.
let's go. Progress.
But if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts,
Two.
the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much
Wait,
more
wait.
of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of
See
the
then.
person playing the game. Isn't that... Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says...
Well, I guess I'm Jim now.
But of course, in the final game, this button will say...
Very disappointing.
Whatever name...
But what if my name was Jim?
Let's have you
Well then. Well then.
simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take
I just want to leave. No, let me leave. I don't want to press Jim again.
As you are, and simply become a person.
Okay.
named Jim.
I'm
I want you to
Yes, I'm Jim now.
yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking,
Sure.
as Jim, falling in love and being
Oh, heartbroken.
seizing all of the world's possibilities
Okay.
as Jim, and as Jim, watching your dreams
Oh, my
crumble in.
dreams.
Do you feel it deeply?
Yes,
really,
definitely.
Truly, Jim, right now. Jim. Whoa! Hold on.
I'm sorry.
The backstory. If you don't properly
Sorry.
read Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay,
let me
we're
press-
doing it again.
let me-
And this time, let me finish first.
Hey, press it.
Now, allow yourself
Let me
to
press it.
be Jim. All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim.
Yes,
Get
let's
out.
go.
Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature?
Yes, let's go do that.
Hold on.
Sure.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could
Where?
use
Oh,
a bit
here.
of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted.
I guess so.
Step birthday, step niece, it is.
I knew it was gonna do that, but I still did it. I really love this.
It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down for.
Really?
That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of
Yes, let's go do that.
a stunning leap forward. You see?
It is.
Wonderful. One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back out of it, and we can continue.
I don't really feel like doing that, you know? I just want to fall forever. Just me and my thoughts, and apparently you narrating over me.
Use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum.
Do I want to do that? Not really. Just let me be.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly
Did you?
exaggerated
Did you lie to me?
the nature of the
What do you mean by that?
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely...
Okay.
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your...
What are you trying to say?
definition of Infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well...
Yes, I did.
At the bottom of the hole.
What does that say?
Stanley, I'm a liar and a
I
cheat.
can't read.
So clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusual.
I am.
What
I think.
actually wants to fall infinitely. I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually.
I mean-
Put this, don't you put this on me? Maybe
Me?
you're
How dare you put the blame on me?
Look, the thing
Yeah, I
is,
think so too.
since we both said some things we didn't mean, why don't we just put
Let's
all this
do that.
around us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite?
Sure. Yeah, that works for me.
Then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the
Sure,
top.
let's do that.
To move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very excited. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right.
I am sorry.
The problem is that you like holes. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time.
You sure?
No. You have a weird sort of...
I do have a weird set of fascination with falling
Did the hole seem
into this
irrational to you this
sort of infinite hole.
I feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that...
Something is
So
suspicious.
once again, there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me.
Sure.
Had enough? I'm positive.
No.
Gosh, how could I have guessed?
Should have known me. I mean, haven't you known me almost all my life?
Wow.
Yeah, you should have expected that.
Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the whole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and
Kind
less.
of is, yeah.
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the whole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on?
I have no explanation.
Oh,
for the
I thought you were all knowing.
Here,
Yeah, let's do.
let's pop back up to the top.
Yeah, let's go fall again.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to... How is this? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this.
No, let me out.
Oh, who am I to judge?
Are there more things in here now?
You're here to
Every pause button is a Roman number too. Damn. Damn.
Is the...
No, it's not.
button not working?
Hey, please get me out.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was
Well,
working just a moment ago.
it's a you problem. No, it's still not working.
Still nothing. Well, I suppose there is one thing.
You can?
Fix this.
No! No, come back!
You couldn't bear.
No, I didn't mean...
I will get more time with it.
No, I didn't mean for this to happen. Let me out.
You get to be with the whole. I get to do literally anything.
No, let me out.
Take care.
Come
Stan.
back.
I hope you and the whole have a wonderful rest.
Well, fine, I never needed you anyways. You're annoying and unfunny and very repetitive. I'm happy I pressed skip. Didn't need you anyway. I'm happy walking in circle. Oh, the end. Ooh, what is happening? Well, goodbye, narrator. See you never. Just me, where I wanted to be, away from you. In a not so infinite hole. Bye bye. And at least this has music, unlike your stupid elevators that don't have music. I love the sound. Look at that. Which one should I do? No, I think this is the most dramatic one. Yes, I like this one very much. I mean, I also like this one, but I think... where is it? Yes, this is the most dramatic one. No. Let's go. Dun 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 dun. That doesn't really make sense because we're going diagonal, but sure. Puppies! And a good background first. Just stay to the puppies. For the puppies. Yes. Damn. That's pretty... Is this? I don't remember this being in here. I remember all the other things, but... Wait, I like this one the best. Yes, this one. Bum bum bum. Dun dun dun. Gonna give me another one, or is this it? No, 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 why are you back? I was enjoying myself, why are you back?
It seems you had sort of dozed
Damn
off,
it.
drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that.
Damn it, why did you have to bring me back to reality?
It's so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second.
But I don't want to be awake. I want to be in my imagination, away from reality, away from you.
And wake you up.
No.
Truly focused.
No, thank you.
From the looks of things, you and I will have many.
I thought you were gonna abandon me. I don't want to listen
I'm
to
looking forward to all of
Matt. I'm looking away.
Stay
Well, I don't know where you are, so I'm looking down.
Toodle-pip.
Yeah, go away. I don't want you. Me daydream. Damn it. Okay.